Hey guys, Chris here back from C&H Smallage. I thought I'd do a quick video here for you guys to show you what the D60 Gen M3 Magpul mag looks like taken apart right here for reference points. And it's relatively easy to take these things apart. All you gotta do is pop off these 4 tabs on the magazine body right here. You need a small screwdriver because the one I have right here is not the appropriate size. I need one a little bit smaller than this one right here because it'll start buggering up the actual tabs on the back right here for reference. The first thing you want to do is to remove the actual tab. That's these pieces right here. These tabs they lock into the front portion right here on the back of the magazine body right here. These tabs right here, this let me see if I can flip it around here for you. The top portion that does not have the locking thing, this is the bottom one. This is the top piece right here. They lock into the rear section of the magazine drum right here where your actual window is right here. These little tabs, and you have to get your screwdriver up underneath here and pop that thing up like so. Then the tab will pop right off like that on there for that. So that's how you get the 4 tabs off. And once you get that off of there, you can pop the rear portion of the drum magazine off of there and do that. And you can disassemble it to the second step right here, which is removing the other front ratcheting piece right here. This is the front ratcheting piece right here. And once you get that off, once you get the 4 tabs off right here specifically, you have the next portion that has to come off, which is the front ratcheting mechanism right here, which is this piece right here. This piece is held on by 4 little tabs right here. Let's see if I can get a better shot here for you. See, this thing goes on top like so, and that thing is held in position on there by 4 other tabs. And once you get that thing off there, the whole front end comes off like so. And that's what it looks like, the actual drum. The inside of the drum right here as well too. Here's the front of the drum. There you go. Side of the drum. And the back of the drum on here as well too. You have the spring under extreme tension underneath here as well too, so this thing's under complete tension. You do not want to take this apart by yourself, because if you do, you may injure yourself right there. So I would not recommend taking it apart yourself at all for that. So that's what it looks like disassembled on here. I'll give you another shot of the other side right here. There's the internal track right there for the actual bolts to follow on here. I do recommend taking these things apart, cleaning them up, and put some a little bit of oil down inside it when you get done using them at the range. And there's a front ratcheting mechanism right there as well too for reference points. And here's the tabs area again as well too. It's front. Here's a bottom piece right here, and you have the top piece right here as well too. You get 4 of these on there as well. And I'll set the camera down here real quick, and I'll show you how to reassemble this in the proper manner as you should from the factory, guys. So bear with me here. Hopefully the we'll call camera will focus okay. So just bear with me here for a couple seconds while I get the camera situated here, so I can show you how to put the machine, or put the assembly, the mag assembly back together like you should, guys. Okay, I'm gonna situate here. Hopefully this should be okay for you here, so we'll try it and do the best I can here for you and get this thing situated in a way you can see it as a good spot. So there we go. Okay, take the one here, put the front cover on, line everything up on it, make sure it snaps in place. Looks good. Take the back cover. There it is. Back cover's on. Front cover's on. Make sure it's on nice and secure, nice and tight. You don't want to have any lines or seams on the things exposed. So now all the back locking mechanism is in place. See the little nib sticking up right here. Make sure it's all locked in the back, like so. Front cover's on. Front cover is still not under current tension, so you have to put the new tabs you already took off first and foremost. These tabs have to go on next. What you do is you put them like so. The front tab right here goes into the front locking area. You put that on there, wiggle it around, and you snap it in place in the back like so. Just like so. It's locked in position right here. It's locked under the front tab on the front cover you already took off already. It's locked in position in the back. And you put the next one in. Take your little hook, this little hook area, line it up. The front area right here, wiggle it in there, make sure it's in there all the way. And you line it up and you snap it into place. Just like so. You got two down. Take the other side, do the same thing with the other side. Got your little tab right here, put it in the little hook area right here, wiggle it in there, make sure it's in straight. And you put the rear tab, line it up with the actual little indentation they have on here. You just clamp it down. So now it's on. And do the third one, the third last one here on that, or I should say the fourth, sorry about that. Put that in there, wiggle it in there, make sure it's in all the way, make sure it's flush and flat. And as I said before, you do have this little area right here. I should say, sorry about that. You have this little tab click area right here. You want to line the thing up in the back. You want to push it just like that, right on top of that area right there. So now that's all four put in there in place. Make sure it's nice and tight. Give it a good squeeze, make sure everything's lined up. And the mag's ready to go for loading of the magazine. So test the front of the magazine's latch mechanism. Make sure it functions okay. It's functioning okay. The magazine's working okay on the top. Drawing it back down inside. And now you have successfully reinstalled and put the magazine back together as it should be from the factory. Just make sure that everything's fit and function on there like so. Make sure everything's tight. They're all snug and tight on there. So everything looks good. No seams sticking out. Everything's back together. And everything looks fine. You can put your fingernail underneath the front of the back section. There's something wrong or something's misaligned, and you gotta realign it, and that's what it looks like. Put back together